Oh. Yeah, so John, how's life?
Hey John, how's your wife? You know what I'm talking about.
I heard she remarried.
Not what they ordered. We have to go again. Wait, let me get. Can you hear me, or is this just? Am I just doing this on my own?
I can hear you.
You're just ignoring me.
No, well, maybe you're being kind of annoying.
You're being annoying. You're not listening to a word I'm saying. Raspberry and coffee. Okay, dude. Here you go.
No, what's happening?
There we go. And then here you go. Take it. Can't wait to eat this. Okay. I thought you was gonna say I can't eat this. And I'm like,
Raspberry and coffee.
okay, cones. I will versus, I think. Versus? Egg. Oh! Wait, guys. How often does that happen? What? What? I'm actually so confused. I threw an egg and it spawned 3 baby chickens. No, 4 baby chickens.
One.
Not this one?
Although that one is kind of cool.
Oh, when I said explode, I thought you literally meant this one, so. Which one are you talking about? Wait, what does it say? Autistic and ready to fuck. Oh, ah! Fuck my life! Why would you do that to me?
Smooth getaway.
Oh, why did I do that?
Oh my god.
Shut up!
So I'll take it.
Oh, that is getting clipped.
It is. Oh gosh.
Oh.
What was that?
Now, it should be illegal to put blank in a buffet.
Oh gosh, it's gonna be gross.
Oh god.
Okay, everybody, pick your favorite quip.
What kind of buffets are you guys going to? Can I come? Stop trying to pull me into those. No more dialogue. Only look at this pose. Look. He's like, I'm ready to go. Are you? That's hilarious. Oh. Ugh. Oh no, I lost the thing again. Why does this little doodad keep falling off the controller? It's really unhelpful. I swear we just find a dead body. Oh! Ah! Craig! Craig, how dare you! Didn't think you'd have it in you! I got really scared!
You say first floor, do you mean upstairs?
No, the box.
Oh!
Okay, that means it's
Craig.
entirely different where I'm from.
That actually scared me. Oh. Yeah, so John, how's life?
Hey John, how's your wife? You know what I'm talking about.
I heard she remarried.
A musket?
Like America.
Well, I wouldn't say everyone on the patrol uses a musket. I just happen to have formed a platoon made up mostly of musketeers.
Nice.
Whoa, Chiori, Paimon didn't know you went so far back with such a cool person! It's nothing.
In my line of work, it's not uncommon to run into some trouble every now and then, and she's helped me get out of a few.
Hello, and welcome in, everybody. I hope you're having a wonderful Tuesday so far. Ugh. Lovely. An ad break, right when I start. I didn't even know that was gonna start. Okay. I'll do my intro as usual anyway. We're gonna be playing some Vampire Therapist. We're on the DLC at the moment, and I don't think it's that much longer until we're done with it. So it's going to be a relatively short stream today, I predict. Hi Mel, hi Leo, how are you doing? I hope you're doing really great today. I hope you're both having a wonderful Tuesday. You guys let me know if my brand new music that I have just added is too loud. If it's drowning me out, I gotta change the levels a little bit. You let me know. But yeah, I've been really enjoying Vampire Therapist so much because it really like gets you thinking about mental health, I guess, which is a really important thing. And it adds it into like a fun universe with really fun characters, actually. So I'm excited to see where it goes from here. Last time we were therapizing a old French aristocrat Disney brain, love that, aristocrat, and a I forget, and his boyfriend who is like several years younger than him. Anyway, they were arguing over living in a castle but living like separately in the castle? Question mark? I'm sure it will come back to me when I start playing. But yeah, we'll get straight into that. So here we go. And we don't need music for this scene, so I can turn that off. Let me just capture the game. It's probably a good idea so you guys can see it. Ah, there we go. Alright. So, we're going to continue off where we were last time. I believe here. I don't know where else it would be. But yeah, I'm excited to see where this goes from here. Yep, we got game capture going, we got mic going. I think that's just about everything. However, just gonna remove some of my overlay because it covers up the game just a little too much for my liking. Cool.
Fit as a fiddle and ready to get back to therapizing. I've got both them boys coming back in.
Yes, I'm curious to see how you handle Momo and Reza. Now that you've gotten to know them, what do you think is their biggest challenge?
Well, let me think.
I like how the last... Okay. Our options are crazy to think about for a couple. Our options are, they don't have enough sex. Reza doesn't do enough around the castle. They don't respect each other, and them boys need Jesus. I'm gonna go with this one because it seems the most sensible.
They don't respect each other. Momo thinks Reza's wasting his own life, and Reza thinks the same thing about Momo.
Yes, I fear this is the root of their problem as well. A relationship without respect cannot be healthy.
Whew, we got it right. But those other options were wild.
Shoot, I reckon that too. It's hard staying optimistic for them.
Do not abandon hope for them, my friend. Perhaps this respect still exists, but it is buried beneath recent hurts. I trust you will do the best you can. But hark, the time of the appointment nears. Choose your distortions.
Now that first option was out of pocket on God. Yeah, it was. And it's really odd for like Sam to even think that, because Sam is like very reserved. Let's just say that. Oh right, we have to pick out our distortions. Oh, new emotes from the Pokemon community game. That took me off guard for a second there. And as always, I'm gonna be thirsting over Momo. Momo is like so hot. Hottest vampire so far. We're going to choose... Nosferatu thinking was very on point. Personalization, I remember that. Always right, and catastrophizing. Okay. And it's going to be interesting to see both of them together because I remember last time we saw them separately of each other. And they were just blaming each other instead of having empathy for each other. So let's hope we can like meet halfway. If not, it's divorce papers.
Locked and loaded.
Sam, stop with the gun fucking talk.
Very good, Samuel. With your gun of truth, may you blow cognitive distortions into a fine red mist.
Wow! Wow! Andy's getting on the level with us talking about guns.
You're making fun of me.
Oh. Maybe.
You practically begged me to, my friend.
Ah!
I leave you to
I thought he was being cool, but he's not being cool. He's making fun of us. What if I just like my pistol?
Alright, let's see if I can't help these two boys.
Heck yeah!
Bonsoir, mon ami.
Bonsoir.
Salam.
Well, bonsoir and salam to you, gents. Let's get you both together again.
I love the way Sam says things. Bonsoir.
I've gotten the chance to talk to you both on your own, and I've got a better sense of where you're coming from.
No, I'm not. Come on, you can't tell me that Momo is the shit right now. Look at his drip, and the way Momo talks is just wow.
It's clear that you two have a lot in common. That probably helped you bond in the first place. Now, let's see if we can find it again. What do you think?
I find this most agreeable. I am eager to have an happy castle again.
Ah! He really is. I love it. I love it so much. I mean, if I wasn't gonna walk down the street and get stares, I would wear something like this for real.
Okay, I will try it.
Good. Let's start with some positives so we can remember why we're here. Momo, why don't you tell Reza something you appreciate about him?
Very well. Reza, I love your eyes and your ass. If anything could convince me of God's existence, it might be that ass.
Come on. That was all physical attributes I see. Momo's just like, oh god, that ass! That tang is banging! Something tells me I would not be Momo's type.
That ain't exactly the kind of appreciation I was
Exactly!
What about Reza as a person do you appreciate?
Momo's just really like, shouty hot. Thank you for the head pats.
Yes, well, Reza, you are such a passionate damn soul. You are all fire inside.
Okay.
Meaning you think I am all passion and no thought?
Oh. Which one is this? Is it mind reading?
Oh, there, Reza. When did Momo say that, huh?
Yeah, exactly. Stop jumping the gun. Oh no. The gun speak is spreading from Sam to me.
That's what he meant. He thinks I'm impetuous.
I thought dead people didn't get earwax, but maybe I ought to check, because I didn't hear him say that at all.
Exactly. Momo was being nice.
You want to try responding to what Momo actually said? Because that's all he's giving you to work with right now, hombre. Momo just said he appreciates your fiery spirit. What do you say to that?
Yes, sorry. Momo, thank you. I appreciate your words.
You see, Momo, I would appreciate your words more than this person would.
Well, that's much better. Now, why don't you tell Momo something you appreciate about him?
Momo, you are so smart. You have taught me so much about life and death. I don't know why you would be interested in me.
Oh, we don't like the self-pity. The self-pity is not hot. Come on, have some confidence.
Oh, merci, mon poussin. I am glad you appreciate my intelligence. I hope you understand that when I advise you, it is not to control you. I am simply right through ages of experience.
Momo, buddy, you said you know about cognitive distortions, right? So you must know you're being always right now. You might have a lot of experience, but even though you're a 200-some-year-old vampire, you're still human.
Exactly.
There's a heck of a lot you don't know. And even if you did know everything, not all that advice would be right for Riza.
Am I being lectured by a cowboy who is younger than I am?
Bruh. I thought you wanted our advice.
Yep, you sure are. And if you're the hell reason you say you are, you'll hear me out. I ain't all knowing, but you ain't either.
Sam was really like, yes, and?
Oh, very well, of course. I have learned much, but there is much to learn yet.
There we go.
You see how he tries to act like my Bobo? Maybe I don't want to be told what to do all the time.
Oh.
Do you hear what Riza's saying there, Momo?
I'm not telling him what to do. It's up to him whether he'd like to listen to me or not. I'm not forcing him to do anything.
Sam is spitting facts.
The only thing I am telling him to do is to clean up after himself a little if we are going to live together.
That is more than fair.
You know he leaves blood-soaked clothes on the floor, blood glasses left in his coffin. It coagulates overnight. Absolutely disgusting.
I can imagine that would be really hard to clean. Not that I've cleaned much blood in my life. Guys, please don't call the cops on me.
He's leaving bloody messes because he knows it will irritate me.
No.
Omri, do you really think that Riza is leaving messes just to irritate you?
Well, he is trying to make a statement that I am too fastidious.
911, yes, this is a door right here. No, I swear, my hands are clean.
So what you're saying is Riza carefully puts his bloody stuff everywhere so you can find it. It's all a plot just to drive you up the wall.
It does sound
When he
ridiculous.
leaves a bloody shirt on the floor, he's thinking, gee, I bet if I leave this out long enough, it'll attract flies. That'll really get to Momo.
You are making fun of me.
Indeed.
I'm exaggerating a little so you can question the way you're thinking. Riza might care less than you do, but that ain't the same as targeting you.
We're over here being... Did that just come out a little bit country? Did my accent change for a second here? We're over here acting like Bonnie and Clyde.
I always clean up eventually. I don't know why a few bloody shirts has to be more important than, I don't know, the ancient four of the lower classes.
She got that country twang. It's just making me think of the one time in Audience Anarchy, I tried to do a country accent for the entire thing and I could not. I was like, I don't know how to do this.
Ugh, there he goes again. Anytime he doesn't want to do anything,
I know,
it's the
I know.
class war.
The worst part was, I was like trying to like picture Applejack in my head. Literally from My Little Pony, I was trying to picture her in my head and it didn't make it any easier.
The great class war cannot end, so what a splendid excuse to never clean up. This is why I told him to move to the opposite end of the castle.
Momo really said, "You're too stinky, go live over there!"
Okay, you two, let's turn down the heat a little. Don't want to start decomposing here.
Ew.
Momo, why don't you try telling Riza why it bothers you when he leaves his bloody things around?
Very well. Reza, when you leave your bloody messes everywhere, it makes me feel you don't respect me. You know I care for aesthetics.
Very fair. Momo seems like a neat freak. Maybe, although Momo's an aristocrat, right? Surely they could get a maid that doesn't mind blood. Maybe a vampiric maid. I don't know. There's a solution here, maybe. At the same time, occasionally, maybe like Reza could pick up after himself. I don't know. I don't know. I don't want to be like sounding like I'm picking sides here, but I think bloody shirts and bloody goblets would also gross me out. He cares about us. So do I.
Reza, you want to reflect that back to Momo?
You're saying that I don't respect your love for aesthetics by leaving very small messes.
That wasn't exactly what he said, but let's accept that. The reason I asked you to repeat back what he said is so you keep in mind what you know, not what you think you know. Now, hearing what Momo has to say, do you think you could make an adjustment to consider how he feels?
So now I have to be cleaning all the time. What about my needs?
Not all the time. Just, I don't know, when you use a goblet, give it a little bit of a wash. After you used it. I feel like he's exaggerating that bit a little bit. Personalization? No, that's wrong.
Cleaning does not make one solely a cleaner, just as a little mortal killing does not make us solely killers.
Nosferatu thinking then.
So now, Reza, amigo, there's space between being a full-time janitor and being careless.
Again, I think they should maybe consider the maid option. If they can find a maid that isn't going to be freaked out by the blood. Perhaps a maid that has also done forensics.
You're posing extremes nobody asked you to go to.
He would be a lot happier if I spent all my time cleaning.
No.
Momo, is that true?
Yes, I entered a relationship with a vampire because I wanted to make him clean up around the castle. A natural choice.
Alright. It's getting a bit sassy in here.
Momo here told you he doesn't feel respected when you don't clean up after yourself. It's up to you to decide how you're gonna respond to that.
I understand that it bothers him, but what I don't understand is why he cares.
Okay, fair, I guess.
Mon cœur, you were the one who said our blood bags should not have to clean up anymore. You said we were oppressing them.
We were oppressing them. We were in a position of power.
Ooh, look at them fangs.
And used that power to make them do things for us. That is the definition of oppression.
And now we must clean up after ourselves. I do not see why this is so difficult to understand.
Of course, I never understand anything. I'm just a bache who poops and pees and cries.
Okay, wait, I think, mind reading again? No, damn.
He's committing to a narrative no one is telling but himself. Couldn't he at least tell more positive lies?
Personalization.
Of course, I never...
No? Okay, it's one of these buttons, I swear! There we go!
Nobody's given you that label but you, over and over again. When did Momo say you were a bache? When did Momo say you don't understand anything?
He didn't. He just treats me like it because I haven't lived for 400,000 years like you old vampires. You know he's so old-fashioned he doesn't even like Gugush?
What's Gugush?
She is like the Persian beaches.
You have no idea what you're talking about!
You have such a short fuse, mon sang de feu. Why are you so angry?
You are the reason I am angry! Anger is a reaction to injustice, and my anger tells me that you are looking down on me!
Okay, mind reading again?
Reza,
yes, I got it right for once!
Your emotions create a reality that ain't there.
Yeah.
We're here in this room because we want things to get better, ain't that so?
Yeah.
If Momo just wanted someone to feel superior to, there's plenty of mortals out there who would love to be taken in by a vampire.
Well, maybe he would
Heck
be
yeah.
happier for the teenage
Me! I've got my hand in the air. Me. Wait! Ah!
Dang, Reza's pretty steamed. I ain't sure this session is going to a good place. What can I do?
Do your, like, horse trick. Be like, whoa there, Nessie. I volunteer as tribute! For some reason, I have this feeling that Momo is into guys and not girls. Yes. Oh, ow. Thanks. Tame the wild's talon within Reza. Let's do it!
Reza, nobody's here to hurt you. You're a good vampire. Ain't nobody down that. And it's okay to be angry.
Damn.
Of course it is. I'm just trying to do something good in this world.
We know you are. You're all right. You fight hard. And that's a good thing. But we're here because we care about you.
I'm so angry all the time.
I've been that way too. But you're among friends. So go ahead, be angry.
I'm just so tired. I'm tired of fighting. I'm tired of feeling like a useless piece of shit.
And then we get to the core of the problem. This is therapy, everybody.
My sweet, you are not a piece of shit. I love you.
Oh no, don't cry! Don't cry, sweet baby.
Well, let's just take a minute.
My eyes hurt.
I know, amigo. Crying ain't fun for us vampires. But sometimes we gotta let it out.
You must think I'm not a man at all, Sam Walls.
Nah, that's mind reading.
Reza, don't go reading my mind. I don't think that at all. A real man ain't scared to feel his feelings. That's all you're doing here.
Heck yeah.
He speaks the truth, mon cœur. I told you so often that I love your passion.
I guess so.
I know so. You are a man, and you are a splendid man.
Do you think we can keep talking, Reza? Would you like to stop for tonight?
No, it's all right. We can talk. I'm such a fuck up. I try to help my people, but I can't do anything. I can't be a good revolutionary, and I can't be a good partner.
I feel like that's catastrophizing. And also, like, him taking onto his shoulders, like, an entire revolution by himself? Nah. It's not how it works.
Poor Reza sounds
Damn.
devastated, but this devastation blinds him to the good he does do.
So, personalization?
Such a fuck up.
Nope.
Poor
I
Reza's-
think it's...
Reza, let's be real
There we
for a
go.
sec. What are you supposed to do as a revolutionary? You can't control a revolution. You both are living proof of that. Well, not exactly living, but you know what I mean.
Yeah, indeed.
Look what they did to me.
I know, they did the same thing to me.
People are gonna do what they're gonna do. You can lead a horse to water, but there's no way you can make them drink.
Indeed. Of course we're bringing out the, like, horse puns as well.
But you got that horse in front of that water, and that counts for something. Compadre, I'm asking you for a little self-compassion. You done a lot for your cause. Hell, you died for it. You gotta realize that you're good enough.
But it's not fair. I gave my life for a cause and I get nothing for it. But these religious zealots give nothing and win the country.
Catastrophizing? I feel like I put catastrophizing in for no reason now, because every time I click it, it's wrong. Exactly!
It's often said that death is cruel, but the truth is that death has no feelings at all. It's
Personalization.
not fair. It is
Are you
not
kidding
fair.
me?
But it's not fair.
Hermano, you're still stuck in this all or nothing thinking.
I put these two buttons in there. They're not going to be used at all.
You're fighting, you're dying. There's no way that didn't get noticed. Heck, you know someone noticed because you got killed for your efforts.
Exactly. I guess.
They wouldn't have killed you if you weren't dangerous, my friend.
I guess so.
You've been doing your part for your people, Reza. You deserve to care about yourself. And you deserve to care about this relationship.
I guess so. But it is so hard when everything that's wrong with the relationship is my fault.
No.
As
Damn.
we have discussed often, a relationship involves more than one person. Reza is not the only trouble in this one. I guess as we
Oh
have
my
discussed
gosh.
often, a relationship in
You're jumping
There we
to some
go.
conclusions again there, amigo. A relationship is always two people. Or more if you're into that. You both bring your issues into this thing, but that's the best part of a relationship, ain't it? It's that mix of humanity you get. I don't know about you, but I wouldn't want to hook up with myself. That'd be pretty boring.
Oh, mon ami, that sounds like a failure of imagination. I can think of quite a lot I would do with myself.
Momo, please. We are trying to keep our heads clear right now. I don't need that image. Not right now.
Let's not dwell on that then.
Exactly.
These relationship problems are almost never one person's fault. Momo, I think you've got some work to do too.
Moi? Mon ami, I am 250 years old. I have sorted out my issues. I have accepted the world as it is and now live peaceably within it.
Well, thing is, the world's always changing and we gotta evolve with it, especially when we're sharing our lives with someone else.
I have to say, for such an old vampire, you think very much like a mortal.
Okay.
Humanity struggles because they cannot reason. They cannot find their own purpose. Even when they reject the gods, they create new ones.
Where are you getting this, Momo? I know you've been dead for a long time, but you can't know how all mortals think.
Exactly.
They find purpose all the time. Sometimes it's through the gods and sometimes it ain't. But when you overgeneralize like that, you ain't just judging mortals, you're judging our own humanity. And I think that's what Rez is feeling when you make light of his passions.
That is not my intention. I wish to set him free, that's all. To think with his head, then with his heart.
But you can't do that, amigo. That's Rez's choice. Compadre, let me shoot straight with you. You had this whole cult of reason thing you said, right? Ain't that just turning reason into a religion?
Quoi? No, I'm mocking religion.
A cult is kind of bordering on religion, even if it's the logic cult. I remember that and being like, oh, interesting.
And you've ridden on a pretty high horse with that mockery.
Get the horse imagery again.
Some people might even say that you're making absence of faith into a faith. Any chance that superiority gets in the way of setting people free?
Yeah.
I merely wish to help humanity stand up for itself. They should know better than to follow religious leaders.
Maybe you'd win more hearts and minds if you just lived your truth. And maybe you wouldn't make Reza here feel so bad for having his own faith that he can do something good in the world.
Well played, American. You are wiser than you look.
Thanks, I guess?
Ain't the first time I've heard that.
Very well. Reza, I apologize. I have been dismissive of you, even of the things I admire about you, and I am sorry for it.
Thank you. I just want you to notice the good things about me, not just my messes.
I do sound sucre.
I think we're finally getting to a good place. Maybe we can make some compromises here, huh? Momo, maybe you can let Reza work on his passions.
Exactly.
And Reza, maybe you can agree to clean up some more around the castle. Or you can start paying your familiars to do it.
I guess our relationship is doomed if I don't clean up.
Okay, that's... Catastrophize? Please tell me I get to use this button.
Here, Mono,
yes!
I'm a man of extremes, but maybe this is something we can work on. Maybe we can get you to see less doom everywhere.
Exactly.
If everything's a matter of unlife and undeath, the stakes are gonna hit you right in the heart. You get what I'm saying?
That's the most vampire-y thing we've ever said.
Yes, I guess so.
I know it's tough to be on edge all the time. I needed a 90-year walk to cool down. Hopefully you ain't gonna need that.
And I would walk for 90 years.
We will work on things together, my sweet. I will be patient with you if you are patient with me.
I can do that. I still want to be with you.
I'm glad to hear it. You two have got all the time in the world to work stuff out. We're gonna see some messy times, but we gotta go with the flow and give each other and ourselves a little grace. Think we can do that?
I will try.
I will as well. I don't need Reza continuing to think I am an ancient know-it-all of a man.
Okay, we're mind reading again. Can we stop?
And we're not gonna read each other's minds, or we're gonna try not to, right? Whatever Reza thinks of you, he's gonna tell you and not stew on it. Ain't that so, partner?
Yes, you are an ancient know-it-all man, Momo.
I mean, he said it straight up.
I know I can be quite a pompous bourgeois bastard. No wonder they cut my head off.
I like that about him.
Well, let's go easy on the labels, too. So, how are we feeling now?
I think we're gonna be okay.
Yes, I think so too.
I'm glad to hear it. Let's check in next month. We'll try out some of these new listening and compassion skills we're learning and see how it goes.
Heck yeah.
You're a good man.
I'm good and bad, just like any other human. All right, you two, fly home safe.
Au revoir, cowboy copain.
My goodness, that was intense, wasn't it?
Yeah, it did get intense for a little bit.
Sure as hell was. I feel like I've gotten stuck in a tanning bed. How do you think they're doing, boss?
We can never know, can we? All I know is that you did excellent work, my dear. You are quite the teacher of compassion. Our kind have much to learn from you.
Sure as heck wish there weren't so many who needed my help, but that's being human, I guess. In fact, I know there's someone out there in Leipzig who's crying out for help, and I'm gonna find him.
Oh yeah, our detective side thing we're doing.
No, you don't have to, my friend. There are many in the club who would love to feel your fangs in their neck.
Heck yeah.
But they don't need me as much as this person does.
Very well, Samuel. Please do not burn yourself out, though. We are very sensitive to flame.
I know. I think some air will do me good anyway.
Then I wish you luck, my friend. Do enjoy the night air, and I will see you anon.
All right, Andy, you have a good night.
You too, my friend. Rest in peace.
Okay, off to our side hustle. I wonder if we're gonna get any closer to figuring out who the Night Screamer, or whatever we were calling them, is.
That was a good night. I think them boys will be getting along a little better. Now I'm getting close to solving this back mystery. I can feel it. I think tonight's the night I check out the graveyard. Oh, hey, Bert. What do you know about the local graveyards? Oh, yeah? Can you give me some directions? Uh-huh. And then... actually, can you repeat all that? Oh, that way. Thanks, Bert. You have yourself a fine night.
Have fun, Mike.
Oof, dang, this place is a lot spookier than the graveyards back home.
It is.
Wouldn't want to be stuck in them tombs. Wonder how often vampires get locked away here.
Oh, that's a good point.
If there's a vampire hiding out here, I'll find him. Looks like someone's been here, that's for certain.
Hide maybe. If we like case the joint, maybe we'll see something.
I've done my fair share of ambushes. I can wait this sucker out as long as I need to.
Don't fall asleep though, Sam.
Oh, wish I had one of them fancy rectangles right about now.
Fancy rectangles? Is he talking about a phone? Please tell me he's not talking about a phone.
I've been playing Capillary Crush or something.
Yeah, he is talking about a phone.
I guess my attention span's not what it used to be either.
Yeah, I think if I lived for as long as Sam, I would probably be bored of shit as well.
Oh, dang it. Maybe there ain't no one here right now. Guess it was too much to hope that this backhasser would drop in my lap. Oh, well, guess I'll head back.
Did I pick the wrong thing?
Dun, 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 yeah.
I like how he even, like, somehow sang that in, like, in a country accent still.
Klappe halten, Schweinehund! Singt nicht seine verflixten Melodien!
I don't know what that was, but it didn't sound friendly.
Holy shit, who the heck are you?
I don't think I've heard Sam swear like that either.
Englisch! Raus hier, Englisch! Lass mich in Ruhe!
Okay, I feel like that's him saying, "Oh, for goodness sake, you don't speak German."
Look, hombre, I ain't here to hurt you.
Ich verstehe Ihre schmutzige Sprache nicht. Raus mit euch!
Translation, please.
You're a Bach, ain't you? I'm here to help.
Bach? Ich? Wilhelm Friedemann Bach ist nicht ein Bach. Nein, es gibt nur einen Bach.
Oh, I think I kind of understand this one. He doesn't like Bach.
Keine Söhne, keine Töchter. Wir sind alle tot. Tot, hörst du?
I don't know what that was.
I don't know what the heck he's saying, but I know there are some distortions in there.
How are we gonna therapize someone if we don't understand what they're saying?
I'll try some of my old favorites.
Verstehst du denn nicht? Ich bin ein Nichts. Es gibt nur einen Bug und der ist tot.
But I don't know. Labeling, because I can see a word.
See, fella, what you're doing there is labeling. Well, those are some nasty sounding words.
Yeah, I mean, there isn't a lot of German that doesn't sound nasty. No offense, Germany. It just...
Meine Worte bedeuten nichts. Meine Musik bedeutet nichts.
I don't know.
Oh, yeah, dang it. Well, shucks, I guess that's what I get for giving therapy to someone who didn't ask for it.
Yeah. Yes? Question mark?
I don't think these distortions are gonna do the job. Only one thing I can do can help.
A hug.
Lass mich Englisch. Das ist ein Friedhof. Lasst mich in Frieden leiden.
There, you're scared, I know. It's normal to be scared.
Eh?
Eh? Wait, I can't sit here and watch this the whole way through because it'll probably get me copyright strike. But I really want to because it's adorable. Ah, okay, let's move on.
Oh, dang. Might have a few daymares after that. Oh, well, bedtime for Sam.
No, you won't. It was just a cartoon.
Good evening, my dear friend. I am looking forward to watching you work tonight.
Wait, what are we doing? Are we still therapizing the same two vampires.
I'm glad I can provide a little entertainment for a 3,000-year-old. It might not be that amusing to watch, though. Momo and Reza seem to be a little bit more accepting of each other's differences.
Let's hope so. Otherwise, they're gonna arrive and be like, "We've broken up."
I believe it is so, but our relationship is always work. If we are properly living, or unliving, our humanity only becomes more complex with age.
Indeed.
I gotta confess, I'm a little out of my element in that department. I haven't had a real relationship since I died.
We peeking my microphone. We gotta get Sam a girl or boyfriend.
A pity for the vampire dating world that you are not part of it. It is bad out there, Samuel.
Oh. Never mind then, I guess.
Voice of experience, huh?
At my age, I am the voice of experience by default. I only hope to learn from those experiences. In truth, I prefer to date mortals. Vampires tend to live in the past, but mortals have no option but to live in the present.
That's fair. That's fair.
Maybe I can ask you a few questions about it.
No, we're getting the talk. We're getting the talk from Andy, no less. Okay. I'm guessing we can go through all of these options. So let's get.
I've been meaning to ask. You're a heck of a lot older than Crimson. Ain't that a little weird?
Admittedly, yes. Crimson gets few of my references. She was not present for the end of antiquity, the classical world, the Dark Ages, feudalism, or imperialism.
True.
Doesn't that create some problems? She's got a lot less experience than you do.
I cannot disrespect her for this. Her experience is unique to her, and that is what I try to appreciate. But I admit we are often frustrated with one another. She finds my resistance to technology difficult, but I was around for several industrial revolutions, so I do not see how she can be so cavalier about the dangers of technology.
Fair.
She is impatient about the slow advancement of human rights, like Reza, but I value her fiery spirit. Even you, my friend, have juvenile impatience at your tender vampire age, but this is what makes both you and Crimson attractive.
Ew, Andy just called us attractive.
You sure it just ain't the allure of young flesh?
Well, we are not supposed to say that part out loud. I suppose I seek to hold on to my youth and openness to the passage of time, just as Momo does.
Okay, here's the one that's gonna be the most awkward, especially from Andy.
So everyone knows we vampires are horny bastards. How does that change in a
Yeah.
vampire relationship?
We get kinkier and more experimental. Our disgust at the unconventional lessens with familiarity.
I mean, if you live if you're unalived and you're just gonna exist forever, you're gonna run out of the normal options and start exploring the fun options, right? And then the extra kinky options, right?
A relationship can be a safe space for a vampire to explore.
Oh, shucks, I don't think there's much wrong with conventional sex.
Sam, we gotta widen your horizons just a little bit.
Are you sure you must return to the United States, my friend? There is much to explore here.
Heck yeah.
Yeah, I think I'm good.
Okay.
Seems like our kind don't go in for monogamy much. Why is that?
Vampires are complex. We experience either a deep understanding or a deep rejection of our own humanity. It is highly unlikely that one person can fulfill all our needs. Crimson's younger partners provide her with something different from what an ancient vampire offers, and I feel no jealousy when she engages with them. And Crimson cannot fulfill certain desires of mine, not because of unwillingness, but because of simple biology and age. I will spare you the details.
Yes, please, but I'm gonna wonder about them anyway.
Well, thanks for that.
And we've had enough.
Well, I think the best way for me to learn about vampire relationships is probably to be in one.
Yes, please, let's take Sam out for a night on the town.
Are you looking for love, my friend?
Well, not looking exactly. But if a John Muir type lands in my lap, I ain't gonna turn him away.
Wait, can I look this one up? Oh, he's a mountaineer. Okay. Well, I'm not Sam's type either.
Oh, Samuel, it has been more than 100 years since John Muir died.
But that's true. Died 24th of December, 1914.
Yeah, I know. I gotta move on. Like I said, I won't turn down an opportunity if it comes up.
I hope not, my friend. But hark, I believe I hear our couple approaching. Choose your distortions well.
Okay, so last time, personalization and catastrophizing got used once. So... there we go.
Got my tools ready. Time for some therapy.
Very good, Samuel. May your compassion and patience lead your clients to more contented nights.
Heck yeah.
Thanks, Andy.
Contented nights, meaning...
Evening, gentlemen. How we doing tonight? Ugh.
Oh no!
Salam, Mr. Waltz. I think I am feeling good tonight.
I'm glad to hear that, Reza. You all right there, Momo?
No, I am not all right, and I believe I have you to blame for it.
What? What did we do?
Me? Well, what did I do?
You put all sorts of funny ideas into dear Reza's head, and now he has lost his mind thanks to you.
Blaming?
What I've been doing here is reflecting the things you two have been saying. You can lay blame on me, but that's ignoring what brought y'all here in the first place.
Let us review the order of events. Reza was a rational vampire. We came to therapy, now he is not. Who else am I supposed to blame?
What? Rude.
Amigo, you came here for reasons I had nothing to do with. Well, maybe we better lay our cards on the table. What's been going on? Why do you think Reza's lost his mind?
Well, go ahead, Reza. Take your shirt off and show the man what you have done to yourself.
What?
Well, all right.
Hey, that's a fine tattoo, friend.
Ooh.
I ain't never been inked myself. I'm a little afraid of needles. What's it mean?
They're koi fish. They go with the flow, but they don't stop being what they are.
Ooh, that's nice. I like that. If I didn't have tatters in the way, I'd probably have that.
Hey, I like that. That's a great perspective. You want to accept the world for what it is without compromising yourself.
Yes, that is why I incorporated my bullet holes. I died for my cause because I care about it, and I always will. I can still be myself and make an impact on the world without expecting to completely change it.
Well, dang, Reza. That's a beautiful way of looking at things.
Is it? You should hear the mail that comes from his beautiful mouth now. The world belongs to those who let go.
Oh no. Oh no, this is not going well.
He whose desires or few gets them. He whose desires or many goes astray. My dear Reza has fallen from reason and breathed the opiate of the masses, religion, into his dead lungs.
Uh-oh.
Why are you so angry? I finally listened to you, to both of you. I am learning to accept what I cannot change.
I am upset because I thought I was dating a freethinker like myself, not one who quotes from ancient books.
Well, what's he talking about, Reza? You find some kind of religion?
Well, yes. I think I have been looking for answers for a long time, and I started to find them in the Tao Te Ching.
Ugh. I thought you were an intelligent man, but here you are believing in yet another sky daddy that will only hurt you.
Nosferatu thinking.
Momo buddy Reza here is looking more content, and he says he's feeling more content. Is finding some kind of faith only bad for him?
This is true.
Yes, there is contentment in reason alone, because only reason is true.
Maybe that works for you, but it ain't gonna work for everyone. If belief gives Reza peace, why wouldn't you want that?
Ugh, that is the way a peasant thinks. Religion is used to keep your kind from rebelling against their lords.
Oh, maybe it was sometimes, but it don't sound like religion was forced on Reza. What do you say, Reza?
I'm not even religious. I'm just trying to find my peace with the world and understand my place in it. Why is that bad? You were right, Momo. I was getting so angry about things I couldn't change. But I am still here. I'm still me. I still believe in the fight for freedom, but I need to accept my place in that fight.
You're not wrong about that, darling. but I cannot believe that you would turn your back on reason to do it.
Oh no.
Reason told me that the universe is wrong and broken. The Tao tells me that the universe simply is.
Ugh, do you hear him? He sounds like a monk. He has given up on being a part of the world and now lives outside it.
I have done no such thing. I am just trying to make peace with my place in the world.
And the way to do that is to become a sheeple?
Oh goodness.
I understand now, I think. You don't respect people who don't think the way you do.
I don't respect people who spurn reason as the one true God.
Don't you understand? You're just as dogmatic as the ones who took over my country. You started the cult of reason for the sole purpose of mocking your fellow humans. I'm not surprised they cut off your head.
Oh! Oof! Ouch!
Oh, you like that I was beheaded, do you? Yes, they cut off my head because reason is the most terrifying thing in the world to the chained mind. And I would go through it again. In fact, I invite them to cut off my head. Again and again.
Why? What does it get you? Fine, you are smarter than everyone else. Now what? What does it make better?
Sam, cut in any time. They are getting so mean to each other.
You think I am a fool? You disrespect me. You think I'm no different from a mullah or an inquisitor.
Whoa, I'll stop you there, Reza. I know you're feeling judged, but you're mind reading here and going to extremes.
No, I'm afraid he isn't. It's true. I don't respect him, not anymore.
Oh! Oh my goodness. Have we failed to save this relationship? Is it too late?
You serious? Reza finding a little piece has made you really see him differently?
It would be ridiculous for me to see him otherwise. I am a man of reason.
Then I feel sorry for you, Momo. You're an intelligent man. You have a deep understanding of the world, and that made you so attractive to me. But maybe you aren't curious about understanding other people.
I don't want to steal Reza, I want to steal Momo! Can you look at him? Look how beautiful he is!
I think we both know this relationship has been over for a while.
No! They are gonna break up though, it sounds like.
I would have been content if you had simply adapted to the cold embrace of reason as I have. We could have enjoyed intellectual pursuits together for eternity.
Now, I don't know if I would like being with Momo, but he's nice eye candy, huh?
I will only ever be me, Momo.
That is a shame.
No! You're supposed to accept each other, flaws and all.
Very well, therapist. I hope you are happy. You've destroyed the relationship.
You two destroyed the relationship, not me! I didn't do shit!
Hombre, I ain't here to save or destroy your relationship. I'm here to find reality, no matter what it is. Man of reason ought to appreciate that, right?
I suppose so. It seems that reality bites, with fangs sharper than my own.
May I see? No. Anyway.
That's it then. Maybe it is better that we find our own paths.
Perhaps my needs are better fulfilled elsewhere.
I'm pointing at myself.
I mean, we don't have to end that part of our relationship.
Ayo? Reza's like, friends with benefits? Friends with benefits?
Indeed, no. It would be a pity if I could not see that airy chest again.
Damn, okay.
You mean this one?
Yes, that one. Your animal side should still be intact, yes?
I am the same person, Momo.
Oh, well, then this is acceptable.
I will still move out. The castle is too much for me, but I think we can still have fun.
You two gonna be okay then?
I imagine so. I will be Momo, Reza will be Reza. Reason says it cannot be otherwise.
Well, I'm sorry we couldn't have a fairy tale ending here, but if we're not fighting reality, I think we're doing the prudent thing. If y'all need me, I'll be here for you.
Thank you. I think I would like a therapist.
I'll give you my email address. Well, I guess we're done here, huh?
Oh.
Yes. It is sad, but I am relieved.
That's just how life goes sometimes, ain't it? All right, you two, I'll let you get going then. I hope the new arrangement will be good for both of you.
Well, I suppose I'll still get what I want. Very well, therapist. Bonne nuit to you.
And Khodafez. An unexpected end to the evening, but perhaps the best one we could hope for.
I suppose so. Do we get to do another couple and then the couple makes up and we get a happy ending at least? Because that was kind of sad.
Reza seems to have found some measure of peace, and Momo is not ready to be flexible in his thinking yet. It is common among our kind.
So I'm discovering. I wish I could have helped them two find some kind of middle ground, though.
It isn't up to you, my dear. A couple is not a unit, but one and one. And who knows, perhaps in 1,000 years, Momo and Reza will be a wonderful couple.
A thousand, we don't have that kind of time. I want to know now.
Relationships ain't easy in life or death, I reckon. But this was probably a growing experience for both of them. Truth be told, even though it didn't work out, I'm a little envious.
Envious of getting some?
It would not be so, Samuel. I am certain that there are many who would love to experience a passionate, compassionate cowboy.
Me!
Oh, shucks, boss. If it happens, it happens. I ain't in no rush.
Then I hope you will be caught by surprise, my dear.
Maybe we will be.
Well, I will leave you to it. Tonight is the last night of Bachfest. I hope you will go out and enjoy the music.
I will. Now that Wilhelm's in good hands, I can relax and enjoy it.
And before we do that, I'm going to take a quick bathroom break. I will be right back.
Smooth getaway.
Oh, why did I do that?
Oh my god.
Shut up!
Oh, I'll take it. Oh, that is getting clipped.
It is. Oh gosh. What
Oh.
was that? Stigmas around mental health that you believe need to be challenged or changed, not stigmas.
That if you have depression, that you're weak. If you
Oh
have
yeah, I
anxiety,
hate that
you're
one.
Weak. If you have PTSD, that you're weak. If you struggle with anything mentally, that you're weak. Believe me, somebody who is
Somebody
able to
clip
deal
this
with the
out of
fucking
context.
Problems, yeah. If you are able to deal with the fucking problems you've got and carry on day to day, you are stronger than.
Who wouldn't want to save their homeland after all? The primordial sea wouldn't have any effect on me, but it would have caused great harm to the House of the Hearth. Well, you wanted extra information, didn't you? There you go. I hope that satisfied your curiosity.
She has some tight lips. On her face! On her face! Oh my god, don't clip me! Oh no!
Can I give you all of the head pats?
Can make me one?
Yes. Oh my god, we're a smooth machine now. We're running this.
Yeah! That's what a smooth
Sausage and
machine
bread.
sounds like.
Sausage and bread. Hey, does chat want any sausage and bread? Oh shit! Sorry, that's.
Oh, there's all the sausages. I was hiding them in my ass.
Sorry guys, that bread isn't quite there for you. Shit, that's two bread.
It's
Don't
too
know how that
bad.
happened.
They're intimidating. Most people clam up the minute they see us. Lips sealed so tight, getting them to talk almost feels like trying to break into the fortress of Meripede. But put them in a clothing boutique, and they suddenly start gushing faster than the waters at the Fountain of Lucine.
Damn.
Oh, is that because they're trying to show off or something?
For God's sake.
Yep. People are vain creatures. They can't help but want to talk up new developments in their lives or show off how much they know about other people.
Oh. Yeah, so John, how's life?
Hey John, how's your wife? You know what I'm talking about.
I heard she remarried. To go off and date her, guess you didn't you're still a traitor. Yeah, you're still a traitor. God, I wish that you had thought this through before I went and fell in love with you.
You certainly shouldn't count on such a procession for every trip you make to Fontaine. It's just a one-off thing, for my own peace of mind.
She's trying to
It'll also
protect
show those guys
you.
what'll happen to those who dare to mess with my friends.
She always like, get home safe, my Discord kitten.
Well, if you think it's a good idea, Traveler, then...
Oh, a bison. Do you think maybe it might drop some leather? Should we try? Oh, it's gonna hurt me. Oh! Yep, I thought so. Ah! Oh my gosh. Okay, 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 okay! That was so dumb. Oh no, my stuff. Wait, I think I have a spare sword. Let's... Uh-oh. I wish I'd have brought more stuff. Oh. Oh no. Yep, that's me gone.
And we are back.
Do so, my friend. Your evening off is well earned. Rest in peace.
I wonder what's gonna happen now. I wonder if we're gonna meet anybody.
Well, I was hopeful for them two fellas, but I think Riz has just outgrown Momo. Love ain't easy for us immortals, but I gotta hope. What do you think, Johan? Think there's any hope for us old folks?
Talking to dead men again?
It's her!
Joanna, hey! I was hoping I'd see you again tonight. That was some mighty fine flute playing you did the other night.
Thank you, Sam. You're an old soul, I think. I wasn't surprised you liked Bach.
Well, the man certainly had a gift.
Did you end up finding his children?
Yeah, I did actually. I think they're in a better place now.
Being dead is in a better place?
Oh, it ain't so bad. You get used to it after a while, right?
You're a very odd duck. Has anyone ever told you that?
I mean, I think...
I don't think so, but I like the sound of it.
Then you are a very odd duck, Sam.
Sam is assuming Joanna's a vampire, but she's not.
You gotta tell me something though. How do you play the flute like that with fangs?
Fangs? You don't know how to play the flute at all, do you, Sam? You just bring the head to your lips, loosen your jaw, and blow.
Hey, yo! What? Wait. I'm not having a stroke. You guys see this too, right? Is this is this the noise we are going to produce from like trying to play the flute? Okay.
Would you like me to teach you how to play Bach, Sam?
Hey, yo.
Oh, very much, ma'am. Very much. I'm afraid I'm heading back to the States soon, though.
So am I, but we don't need to worry about that right now. Bach will play all night. What do you say, partner?
Yes! Do it! Do it, Sam! Please!
You got a point. We don't control the future. All we got is now.
So what should we do with now?
Hey, yo.
There's something I love doing more than anything. Something I usually do alone, but right now, I'd love to have you join me.
Hey, yo.
Oh, what's that, Sam?
Joanna, I'd be honored if you'd take a walk with me.
Oh. This game got me fucked up.
Pink, sir.
I count this as good ending. Good ending, right? Yes. They look so cute together. Well, I guess that was the DLC in its full entirety. I really enjoyed that, actually. I am ever so the DLC wasn't that expensive, but I kind of feel like we should have had like maybe 1 or 2 couples, not just the one couple. I don't know. If they end up making more DLCs, I'll definitely revisit this series because it's actually genuinely really fun. The characters are magnetic. They are so fun to grow with. And look at that, we are actually listening to Bach right now. But yeah, I think this form of game might be something I look into in the future. Who knows? I was really enjoying the art style as well. It's very beautiful. Oh, that's cute. And that was the entirety of Vampire Therapist until they make more. Maybe they will. I don't know. I can't speak for them. Let's the scene I meant. Here we go. That was the correct scene. We got there eventually. We're gonna go off and raid somebody. If I can just get to my managing page. Here we go. Alright. You guys know the drill. We have a raid message. If you guys would like to copy it and let the person that we are raiding know where you have come from. I had somebody in mind to raid. Here we go. We're going to be raiding my good friend Rose, who is doing a community night in VR chat right now. If you want to see more of me, I've got many a social where I post very often. And on my Discord is where you can get all the updates about when I stream. I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your day. And I hope you guys catch me when I next go live, which will be tomorrow. Tomorrow evening, I believe, is when I will be going live. You guys have a great rest of your day. Take care of yourselves. Drink water. Take your meds. Have a nice meal. And I'll catch you next time.